Hi, my name is Abigail Stokes, and this is my final reflection video for Management 3100, Empowering Future You Strategies for Career Success. Taking this course while working at Sienna Senior Living has actually been a great experience because it allowed me to see how the lessons we learned in class show up in real-life workplace situations. Whether it's understanding professional communication, observing how different departments interact, or showing how leadership handles employee well-being, I found myself recognizing concepts from the course playing out in my day-to-day work. It helped me realize that career development isn't something that starts after graduation, it's something that's happening right now. I've already started applying what I learned, especially in how I carry myself professionally and how I think about my long-term goals. Now that we've reached the end of the course, I can honestly say I'm leaving with more than just strategies. I have a stronger sense of who I am professionally, what kind of work aligns with my values, and how I want to show up in future roles. Whether that's in HR, like I was originally thinking, or running my own business. The most impactful part of this course for me was the first unit, professional identity and goal setting. It forced me to slow down and really think about what matters to me. It's not just what job I want, but what kind of impact I want to have and how I want to feel while I'm at work. It helped me define success in a more personal way. For example, I realized how important creativity and connection are in any job that I may pursue. Whether I end up in human resources or owning a floral design business, those values stay consistent. This unit helped me with stop chasing vague ideas of success and instead focus on what feels more authentic to me. I'm now just going to talk a little bit on each of the units that we went over and what stood out to me and what has helped me in my professional day-to-day life. One career goal I'll be working on after this course is to start laying the foundation for my own floral business, which is a very long time dream for me. This course helped me feel like the dream is more achievable because I now understand how to set actionable, realistic steps towards it. But I'm also staying open to the possibility of working in HR with a company that shares my values, especially in diversity, inclusion, and employee well-being. That flexibility, which we talked about in the career adaptability lessons, has really stuck with me. To work toward my floral business goal, the first strategy I'll use is to continue networking with small business owners and mentors. The mentorship and networking module gave me a really practical framework for how to make meaningful connections without feeling awkward or transactional. I've already reached out to someone in my community who owns a floral shop, and we've planned a coffee chat within the next month. And I'm hoping to learn more about licensing, budgeting, and marketing in the floral industry. The second strategy I'm going to implement is to build a professional development plan, something we practice in the Launching Future You module. I've created a roadmap with monthly goals, like doing market research, building a basic website, and taking a short business finance course online. These small but consistent steps make the bigger dream feel a lot more manageable and way more realistic than it used to. The career toolkit unit was super useful. I finally understood how to tailor resumes and cover letters to reflect not just what I've done, but why it matters. I've already updated my documents to better reflect my skills in communication, planning, and problem solving. Another highlight was the resilience and failure module. As someone who puts a lot of pressure on myself, learning how to reframe failure as growth was a game changer. If I launch a business, I know things won't go smoothly all the time, and that's okay. I've started journaling weekly about my current job and figuring out what's working, what's not, and how to pivot without giving up, which I think has given me a lot of different perspective, especially going into wanting to start my own business. Finally, I really appreciated the Inclusive Workplaces unit. It reminded me that whether I'm building a company or joining a team, I have the power to create a space where people feel safe and seen and supported. That's something I now consider a non-negotiable in any job that I take on or any business that I start. This course gave me tools, but more importantly, it gave me clarity and confidence. I now have a realistic goal and 2 strategies to help me move toward it. And I know that I don't need to have everything figured out right away. Careers are not a straight line. There's a series of intentional choices, and this course has given me the foundation to start making those choices with purpose so that I can eventually do what I love to do.